Hey, good morning, group. How are you? So, day 4, and I just love this group because number one, it's smaller than last time, so I feel like I'm able to keep up with your posts and your comments and cheer you on better. So far, I am just loving this month, and I'm so proud of you. I was looking at the check-ins the other day, and I would say about 80% of us have logged your workout and logged your Shakeology, which is a win. So keep it going. You guys are going to start to feel better in no time. So when we start a nutrition plan, I feel like after 3 days of, kind of feeling uncomfortable, you might be hungry, you're starting to have to say no to things and resist those temptations. But after 3 or 4 days, you guys, it gets so much easier. It really does. And so if you just stick with it, you will be amazed at, sorry, this light is weird. You will be amazed at what you can do. So stick with it. So we have a weekend coming up. So what's your plan? I like to kind of go over our schedule for the weekend. And if there's anything social or anything where I might be tempted, I want to have a plan. I want to know ahead in advance. So a couple of suggestions. If you're going out to dinner, look at the menu ahead of time and know exactly what is going to be the best choice. Or if you're going to some friends' houses and you have to bring something that you will eat and that you will stay on track with. So those are some good tips there. I know weekends also include maybe some cocktails, and that's totally up to you. I know my body, maybe one glass of wine or one cocktail, I'll be fine. But then I also start to make bad food choices. So I am staying strong this weekend, and I'm not going to have a cocktail. I'm kind of all in right now with my nutrition, and I don't want to derail it. So I am going to put my LaCroix sparkling water in a wine glass and have a mocktail. And honestly, it's fun to do that. LaCroix is really good. They have all different flavors, and I love it. So that's kind of my go-to for that. Also, Thursday, I like to talk about Shakeology, kind of like Thirsty Thursday. So sometimes it's about water, sometimes it's about Shakeology. So if you're new to Shakeology, it came with your challenge pack. You kind of know a little bit about it, but I really want to emphasize the importance of it. And some of you in this group are not drinking Shakeology, so use this as a learning tool to educate yourself about it. So here's the thing. Darren Olean is the creator of Shakeology, and he literally travels around the world to these small farms that grow these amazing superfoods in the most fertile soil in the world. United States does not have the most fertile soil anymore because of pesticides, sprays, things they've put into the soil to make crops grow better, which in turn gives them, the farmers, better profit. They have to make a living, so that's what has happened. So over the last 50 to 75 years, our soil is 85% depleted of the nutrition that veggies and fruits should give us. So we're not getting all the vitamins and the minerals and the good stuff from veggies like we used to, which is really sad, but not to a farmer's fault. They have to make a living, and they're going to do what produces the best crops and produces the quantity needed. So that's where Shakeology comes into place. Superfoods, nutrient-dense nutrition, vitamins, minerals, there's protein, probiotics, prebiotics. All of that is coming from the best quality places with the most fertile soil. And that bridges our gap. So even though we're eating healthy and organic is better, but our bodies still need more. And as we get older, our cell growth doesn't happen as quickly anymore, so we're not producing cells like a kid would. So then that means our body is not thriving like it should. And I don't know if you've been on Shakeology for a while, you know how great you feel. That's because your cell growth is multiplying and your body is thriving, thus slowing your aging process down. Is it expensive? Yes, it's $4 a shake, but there's a reason for that. I feel like, you pay for what you get. Yes, you could find something that's half the price, but it's not going to have the quality of ingredients in there. And you know, you're not going to get the same effects. Shakeology is the real deal. Like, I was so leery of a shake. I used to do Advocare, and after looking back and looking at the ingredients, everything came from a factory. And yes, you know, they have to bring the ingredients for Shakeology to the factory, and they do have to process it into Shakeology, but it is in its purest form, the best form that they can keep it. And there's nothing synthetic in it. There really isn't. So that's why Shakeology matters, and I haven't gone a day without it for 22 months, and you guys, I can totally feel my body thriving. It helps me in my workouts, it helps my natural energy. There's no caffeine in it, but your body starts to produce those cells, and that's what gives you energy. There's nothing synthetic in it. So that's why Shakeology matters, and I think if you are drinking your Shakeology, it's important to know the science behind it and know more about it, so then you understand how important it is to get in every day. I know when I miss a day, I can feel it. My body just doesn't feel as good. So you've got it. You might as well drink it daily. And your call to action today is, what is one thing that you have already improved within the 4 days of this group? What is one thing you think you're doing better at? Have a great Thursday.